And now India Today's Gaurav Sawant is now joining us from Calgary in Canada. Gaurav, the G7 has issued a statement in light of the escalating tensions between Iran and Israel, saying that Iran cannot have nuke weapon and that Israel has all the right to defend itself. What does this signify?
This does signify that increasingly the effort is to get the world on the same page, that you cannot afford to have more countries with nuclear weapons. In fact, their negotiations are going a step ahead. They do not want Iran to have the capabilities to enrich uranium on Iranian soil. What they want is they can have a civilian nuclear program. They can harness nuclear energy, but enriched uranium will be provided elsewhere, from elsewhere to them. This is something that's unacceptable to Iran, and that is why the negotiations were not moving forward. And Israel has made one thing very clear: it's an existential threat for the people of Israel, for Iran to have come so close, to be in a position to have enough enriched uranium, as Israel claims to have 9 atomic bombs, for 9 nuclear weapons, which Israel says is unacceptable. And this operation was mounted. But on day 4, Iran retains the capability of striking in the heart of Israel, and especially cities like Tel Aviv and Haifa. That's come as a jolt to Israel. But I've been speaking to experts and analysts inside Israel who say that they have the capability to take much more severe losses and then inflict more pain on Iran to ensure that it does not pursue its dream of a nuclear weapon. Point 1. Point 2, they've degraded their air force and their air defenses to an extent that Israel claims they have total air superiority over Iran, able to strike air bases more than 2,300 kilometers away, take out their transport electrical launchers or their missile launchers, missile sites. All of that does indicate that this war is entering a very, very dangerous phase, and the democracies, at least G7 countries, while they were seeking de-escalation, at the same time they do not want Iran to have a nuclear weapon, and America is backing Israel to the hilt, at least as of now, especially with Donald Trump indicating that there could be worse in store for Tehran.
Also, Gaurav, what could be the implications of this categorical statement made by the G7 that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon and that Israel has a right to defend itself?
This statement of G7 here in Canonicus is a very, very clear enunciation of the American line right now. America is backing Israel to the hilt that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. Benjamin Netanyahu was entirely focusing on ensuring that Iran does not get a nuclear weapon. He'd gone to the extent of claiming that they're very close to acquiring enough enriched uranium to make 9 nuclear bombs, 9 atom bombs, and that is why they mounted that Friday offensive, where they took out top military leadership, intelligence leadership, and officials of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, and they continue to mount those operations even from Friday to Monday and now Tuesday. In that part of the world, they're still trying to ensure that they're able to target Iran and degrade its capabilities. So taking out their intelligence officials, their military officials, their naval and air officials. There are some indications that they could then try and take out political leadership. Initially, Israel had claimed that was not their aim, but there are some indications that they may also be looking at a regime change in Iran to ensure it does not pursue its nuclear weapons dream. Iran, of course, has said that it's only pursuing a civilian nuclear, program where it is talking about enriched uranium for power generation for peaceful uses, but it will not give up that capability to be able to do so. Now the pressure is to ensure that Iran comes to the negotiations table and accepts that dotted line. Perhaps more punishment in store, because if you notice, neither the Houthis nor the Hezbollah nor the Hamas, the traditional the axis, the H axis that Iran had, is in a position to help it, and Iran to a very large extent now stands isolated, with countries like Pakistan indulging in their classic double speak. So it just remains to be seen how long can Iran hold out in this battle of attrition.
For getting us all those details.